Oj, oj, oj.
Alltså... 3% av myggen.
The rain is really starting to fall down.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but it is quite bad. This level of exhaustion I've never felt in my life. Hello and welcome to the channel The Wild Ties. My name is David.
And my name is Vincent.
Very good.
Yeah.
Today we are in northern Sweden in a national park.
We live in north of Sweden.
That is true, we do live in northern Sweden, but we're even more far north. We're above the polar circle in a national park called Muddus, which is known for their vast forests and wild waterfalls.
Yeah. And you can see this directly here. Here's our campsite for the night. And it's so beautiful. I cannot even express how nice it is.
It is hard to see on the camera, but you can see here.
Well, I think they can see pretty good though. It's so nice.
We suspect that the fall in itself to the ground is roughly 50 to maybe 80 meters.
Something like that, probably. And it's so stunning and like breathtaking, you know? And it's very explains the beautiful Swedish nature.
Definitely. I feel like we've been hiking a lot through our years, but we've never been in this sort of place. It's very energetic in a way.
Yeah.
It's very Swedish. It's kind of similar to the forest we grew up in and we played in as kids, but it's so vast. Like everywhere we look on the horizon, there's just forest, just endless forest.
Yeah, and it's so nice to just feel all the energy.
Yeah,
you get. The air is so, I don't know.
It's so fresh.
It's so fresh, yeah.
Invigorating. It's
no freaking pollution.
Exactly. No cars,
freaking
no nothing.
pollution.
It's what we live for. It's what we dream on.
Yeah, it's the energy you get here is just listen. If you just listen here, you just can take in the nature in a way you never can really do anywhere else.
Hello. We just had some very rough terrain. And we're
Pretty exhausted.
Yeah, it's very hot, but it's windy and it's very nice.
I think the condition is the ultimate condition.
Oh yeah,
when
definitely.
It comes to summer at least, so
definitely
nice.
We do not have a lot of clouds, as you can see, and we're in the very northern hemisphere. Yeah. You can see the sun is behind the trees, still quite high. It's about here, but since it's the northern hemisphere, we're above the polar circle, so in high summer the sun doesn't set. We'll see how much it sets now. It is 17:45, so 5:45 p.m. and yeah, we'll see how much darker it gets.
It's beautiful.
It is very beautiful. You can see the terrain now is getting a lot better, but it is very woodlandy, you know. It's more woodlands than we're used to, so it's nice.
It's wonderful.
It's a change of pace.
Let's take a break.
You want to take a break?
I just put down the bag for 10 minutes.
All right. another nice thing with being out in the northern woods like this, I mean this exists in other woods as well, but something we found a lot of here are berries, as you can see, which are
it's very common in the Swedish woods.
yeah, very common in the Swedish woods, but for you non-Swedish people, they are highly edible. I mean, this is what the bears eat, and this is bear territory. It's a little bit sour. It's not.
I don't know if it's seasoned really. I don't know.
No, it's not fully
It's a bit
finished. I don't know.
like 2 weeks more maybe.
Yeah, about 2 weeks more. But they are edible and they are quite delicious, even though they're still not done. So, hello. Vincent is on the phone. I thought this might be a good opportunity. So, we figured out today, I don't think he's going to be too happy about this, but we figured out today that Vincent doesn't actually know from his heart how to tie a tie. And since ties are something we use often in our videos, hopefully every time, I thought I might show you. So, I use a very simple knot. It is the most basic knot, I think, and it's quite easy to do. So the reason I use this is, firstly, I'm not very good at tying ties in general. I know my one knot and I use that. It's good for every day. It's good for, I mean, it can work in a more festive setting, but it's usually good. So I'm gonna take a step back. Hopefully you can still hear me. I want my tie to go to around here. So I'm gonna measure it up like so. I'm gonna take a few extra centimeters, and then when I have that, I'm gonna take the smaller one, I'm gonna place it in the middle like so. I'm gonna take the larger one, I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna clip it here, I'm gonna go under, put my thumb here, and then I'm gonna go over again. And when you've gotten to this position, you take the large one that just went over, you put it right through by your throat like this, and then you pull it through all the way. See, it got a little bit stuck there, sorry. You put it through all the way, and then the loop you just made, the most recent loop, you take that, you push it out a little bit, you take the end of the tie, and you push it down through the hole, like so, and then you pull the large one down, like so, and then you pull the smaller one to move it up, and then you adjust, and there you go, a working tie knot. I see I messed up mine a little bit. I was more focused on, there you go. Not a hard knot, not hard at all. I usually take the excess, put it in here if you have a tie that allows that. I think I did mine. No, it's alright. It's not too long. Yeah, it's an easy tie knot to do. We'll see if we use this, but if we do, thank you. Hello and welcome to our first evening talk.
Yeah, the first evening talk we never re-record.
No,
Never reshoot.
It is 9:05. I don't know if I can show you too much. This is an awkward angle.
That was
5 minutes past 9 p.m. It is still bright outside. I think sundown was at 10 or something, and then sun up was 3:53 or something like that.
Yeah, it's very early.
Very early. We debated filming it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. We need our sleep for this trip.
It's never going to happen.
No. Hopefully the sound quality isn't too bad with the waterfall behind. I mean, we have a very good view. You guys don't.
I mean, you're going to see the view in the video anyway.
Exactly.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not yet.
But sponsor us, please.
Yeah, sponsorship. Shoe sponsorship. We need that. Shoes.
What? No, oh yeah, shoes sponsorship. Yeah.
We need that.
So, what was any like good like kängor brand? What from?
You have the Swedish Fjällräven.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, Fjällräven. Fjällräven, sponsor us. You are a very famous, good outdoor
Equipment
store.
Yeah.
So sponsor us.
Yeah.
We are up for it. We can make good quality videos for you.
True and real and
with good views.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about something we mentioned a little bit earlier.
Yep.
It's a personal philosophy of mine about energies in general. Now, I haven't seen any actual, scientific work on this, and I suspect there's not. I think in a broader spectrum, sure, it exists, but just how I imagine it in my head, if you may, or if I may. I see people's energies in musical hertz, so frequencies, where you have the low ones and you have the high ones.
It's going to be so philosophy. Vad fan heter det? Filosofi.
Yeah, philosophy. Or philosophic. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I see it, right? So you have a few people that might go on the 200 hertz and someone who has their energy on 500. And then these two people can be exactly the same, but you might find one annoying and one not annoying when they're very energetic.
I think it's not like the same when you call about the chemistry too.
Yeah.
Of it.
No, definitely. I think it
people
probably has something to do with the chemistry.
Yeah, and how you work with someone.
Yeah, that's how I view the world, kind of, through a very specific lens. But we were talking about that earlier, because Vincent has ADHD, quite severe actually.
Not necessarily. It was a lot worse when we was children.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I mean, it's pretty chill compared to many others. If you compare, it's because I mean, I don't need to take any medicine.
Oh.
I don't need to. I have control over my emotions in most cases, at least, compared to many that have a lot more high bursts than I ever had, But it's still a lot of high and low bursts. But it's pretty. I mean, nowadays it's more positive than it's negative,
And you've gotten used to it.
Yeah, but I also work with it you have the method you need to work with it in the good ways, and when the negative comes in, you know how to handle that in a good, positive way, I guess.
Yeah. No, what he's saying is really true.
Compared to when we were children.
You've been doing your own companies and doing your own work for I don't know how long. And you've always
2014.
2014. That's
So
quite a while. He's been working a lot, and it's impressive. But something we've noticed, when we're out hiking like this, we're both energetic chameleons to a certain sense. Meaning that we
burst energy to each other.
Yeah, we
in different levels, which is very good.
Energy, and then usually what happens is Vincent gets a burst of energy and it gets really high, and then I match that high.
Because otherwise he fall behind.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise I fall behind, and then he starts to get low. But then he kind of notices that I'm still high, so he jumps back up, and then I do the same, and we kind of go like this. For
reference,
days.
we're talking about when we're going on the hikings.
Yeah. When we're doing longer stuff, more endurance.
Yeah. And when you are two people going out, we like to have the miserable hikes.
Yeah.
Because we like to have some type of miserable part in our journeys, because that makes them more memorable.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more fun to talk about there.
Yeah.
And how miserable it was.
I feel like also normal life is quite miserable in most cases, but this is a sort of misery that we can control.
Yeah, but you can feel the physical misery a little bit.
Yeah.
You can feel and you put yourself in a situation, but you also put yourself in a very going back to the natural habitat as a human, basically. Just going into the nature and forcing you to go certain distances I don't know. It's just a nature urge somehow. Urge.
Yeah. No, I really get what you're saying, and I agree. We push ourselves to the extreme to kind of feel, I don't know, more happier, I guess, about how things are in our own home lives.
Yeah.
Because we've both been struggling with unemployment and difficulties in school and everything like that, and we've had, both of us have had mental issues, and we've been struggling with a lot of other stuff. I've had close deaths in my family, and there's always been misery, you know, but it's been way out of our control. And this,
yeah, it's definitely a misery you never can control in your own emotions, really.
Yeah.
You cannot really take control of it or hold it, but when you go here, you feel like you can control it because you set yourself up for it, obviously.
Yeah.
But also you do it in a way, you're going in a like a healing journey, basically.
Yeah.
Like a healing journey when you're going through a miserable, like a hard time together, so you build the bond so much stronger, and then oh yeah, I mean we can go with a lot easier packs and whatever, but then everything is easy.
Yeah.
And what's the point with that?
We are both carrying around 20 to 25 kilos.
Which is not so heavy if you consider like military or things like that.
But we aren't military.
No, we're not military. We don't work out in that type of sense either. We don't really do that type of conditioning.
We don't work out under those conditions, and we don't have those goals.
No, so we're just doing this burst camping, hiking experience like some couple times a year, which makes our bodies like feel like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah. But it's nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. The frequencies. What I was getting to anyway was we're on the same frequency.
I destroyed you the conversation.
No, not at all. I mean, it's interesting to hear what your thoughts are, and you know, there's a lot of.
It's a lot of flies here.
Insects. There's flies, and there's something in Sweden called knott, which are. Yeah, I see.
It's the first mosquito. No.
Yeah, there's not a lot of mosquitoes, but we've had a few, like 3 or 4. But
in Sweden we have a lot of mosquito usually.
Yeah, usually.
And we are so afraid. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
It feels like what you normally like have 5 on your legs all the time. Now this is the first mosquito this whole trip.
No, I think 3rd or something.
But it's just
there's not
very few.
And we're happy about that. But I think it's because the wind is kind of dimming down and it's getting evening. But we're probably gonna get into the telt soon, and
probably.
The telt?
The tent.
The tent.
The tent.
We're gonna go into that soon and hit the hay for an early night, probably. Or just chillax a little bit.
Yeah, probably just talk, I guess.
Yeah, just hang out a little bit. But yeah, it's been so far so good.
Yeah, and we are excited to see what this trip in this Muddus National Park takes us.
Yeah, no, we're very excited to see the rest of the trail.
Yeah, if it beats this view, then we have a lot of luck.
Yeah, we said that earlier. It's kind of sad, but I think
this is the
this is the peak. You know, with the camping.
Which is a very good peak, to be fair.
It's a good peak. But it's sad to peak this early.
Yeah, it should be in the middle.
At least one more night.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get...
I think we're going to have very nice views, but just this overview is very hard to find more beautiful than that.
And tomorrow it's gonna rain.
That's going to be miserable. Woo!
It's very good.
Very good.
We do like the rain. We're both rain people.
I mean, it's not the worst. As long as it's not rain too heavy, can be very nice when you're going. But if it's rain too heavy, then it's... So now we're waking up. Hello, David.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright.
He couldn't sleep.
No.
So good.
It was warm, and then it was cold, and it was warm, and then it was cold. It was very not nice.
Yeah.
But I finished packing. And
I slept well.
Here we go.
And now we trying to decide if we're going to go, because it's raining and it stopped raining and it's raining and it stopped raining. So let's see. It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It's very nice. Let's see if we get a better view somewhere.
Hoping for the best now. Oi, oi, oi.
Hell yeah!
That is a waterfall and a half. Never mind, it's literally 2 waterfalls. See if we can go down here a bit. There's a vantage point there. Well, so far so good. It's a little bit wonky filming because I really need to check where I put my feet. I apologize about that. It's raining and it's slippery. Oi, 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 oi. There's a beach down there as well. Oi, oi, oi.
What the fuck?
That is quite
now
mighty.
the peak.
There you can see we're standing on not a lot.
Så jävla vackert alltså.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Det andra var fint, men här är mäktigt som fan.
We're 1/4 of the way ish. Hello.
Hello.
We were talking about the waterfalls earlier.
Yeah.
They're so majestic, and it's so crazy that, you know, just how much force there is inside the waterfall. I was talking to Vincent about there's a museum, I don't remember where, but they showed a rock that was under a constant drip of water, and that this water would just drip some few drops a minute. I don't know how much really, and it had been there for like 50 years or something, and you could see in the rock, and it was quite large actually, that it's caved in and like corroded because of the water. So I was talking about that, like it's so crazy to think that this waterfall, which is multiplied by a number that I can't even begin to guess, like how much force that is and how much that must corrode and change the earth and the rocks under it, and it's so crazy to see. And
I think it's not like different places you can see like these mega rocks, you know, that have been under the ocean like millions and millions years ago, and how it's been formed by the ocean. It's very cool.
yeah, they're like smooth.
Yeah, that's very smooth. Or they probably was a lot bigger in the beginning. It's pretty cool.
Water is cool, man.
Yeah.
In Sweden, when we were kids, there was a program on the like kids channel that was called
the eating poop.
no, guess the poop.
Guess the poop.
And we just found a poop.
We don't know really.
Wait, where is it? There it is. We just
If someone know in the comments, tell us the poop.
I know it's not moose and it's not reindeer because they do like
I mean, it can be bear, but it feels like it's a little bit too little.
oops. Yeah, it can be bear, but I don't know. We don't know.
No.
Well, yeah, poop. Guess the poop. It is very rainy, so I'm trying to cover you as much as you can. But we're hopefully halfway
Hopefully.
of not what we're gonna walk today, but until lunch. Yeah, we don't know the names of these stuffs.
No.
But you can see we're on a very pretty bridge actually.
Very nice bridge here.
And it's
I
very...
would like to go on this bridge forever.
We've had very rough terrain and we're wet, very wet. And
That means it's pretty cozy.
I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, sure it is.
I mean,
It is.
I'm not cold,
No, I'm
As
getting
long as I'm not cold, it's cozy.
You can see my hair, it's dripping wet.
Yeah, he don't have the rain jacket because he's stupid.
No, my rain jacket is just garbage. So I'm not using it.
I mean, it helps.
Ah. But yeah.
But this is a nice view.
We'll
We have been waiting to get close to the river for a long time.
Yeah, for quite some time. But
so
yeah,
I'm very happy to see some water.
with the rain, I'm gonna have to call it. I'll see you guys later.
Woo!
So far, so good.
Yeah.
We've taken off the backpacks for a little bit. We figured out that where we were on the bridge was halfway of the first big sprint today. We have
5 kilometers.
5 kilometers.
Muddus fallet.
Alright, and we need to go 9, I think. Yeah, more than halfway now.
We have
First open landscape, by the way, we've seen so far. It's I don't know what it's called in English. I think it's swampland.
Tror du att det är den här sjön eller den där sjön? Det ligger ganska nära.
I don't know. I didn't understand what he said. He's trying to figure out where we are on the map.
How long we have.
But yeah, I think this is called swampland. I don't know though. But there's a lot of mosquitoes. But we do have spray for that.
It's actually only 1 kilometers from the little lake.
From the little lake. Oh.
Yeah, if it's that one or the other one on the map. I don't know. Can you just look at the map?
Yeah, I can look at the map. I mean, if we're lucky.
Then it's just 1 kilometers left if you're lucky.
Also, we could just find a place to eat, which would be sufficient.
In other case, it's around 2.5. And that's not too bad either, actually. Just like 40 minutes walking. But yeah, be struggling through.
Yeah. Alright, see you later. We found a cabin. We've walked for maybe 11 kilometers today. I think about 19,000 steps in 4 hours. So all in all, a very good pace actually.
Yeah,
that's about 5
according to the terrain.
Yeah, like that's a 5 kilometers an hour with 25 kilo packs and difficult terrain. I'm very proud of that actually.
You done it good.
Yeah, that's a very good hustle.
Now we need to regroup.
Yeah, we need to regroup. But I know some of you are gonna complain like, why do you have 25 kilo packs? And to that I say,
you don't need it.
We don't know. We haven't learned. Like we always have too much with us, and it's always an issue. But someday we'll learn.
But it's fun.
It is fun.
You know.
We can make a fire here. I don't know if we will. Probably not.
Not in this one.
Hopefully we find.
Next one.
The plan is to walk about 5 kilometers more to the next camping zone, and then make a fire there and like try to dry our clothes as much as possible, and then maybe sleep in the cabin.
Or maybe, dry everything and sleep in the tent.
Yeah, exactly. Just try to get everything dry. Oh, but yeah, food time. It is.
That's pretty nice to hear.
Almost 2 o'clock, and it's gonna be the first food for today.
Yeah, the first real food.
Yeah, we've had some cookies and shit while we were walking. Just some sort of fuel. I gotta swap out my socks as well. Like it's been so wet.
Yeah.
But you know, it's an experience. Look at this bullshit. We've been walking for 4 hours in pouring rain. Not even pouring. In
now the sun.
fucking monsoon rain. And then as soon as we sit down in a nice, warm, cozy cabin, the sun is out.
Fucking Sweden. I hate it.
Oh my god.
I hate and I love it.
That is unlucky.
Okay.
Even more fun news.
Discalculated.
We
Vi räknade ut ordentligt.
figured out that if we walked as much as we were planning to walk today, so about 5 kilometers more, we're gonna have 22 kilometers to walk tomorrow.
Which is a lot.
Which is a lot to the car. And we don't want to do that tomorrow. So we're gonna see if we can make it.
At least 3 extra today.
Yeah. Some extra today. I think, was it the other cabin that was 12 kilometers from here? I think so. That's
But
just,
we have a cabin. So it's 5 to the one we were supposed to go. And then you have Turnevere or something. In, around 9 from here.
from here.
Yeah, from here.
Alright, but that's easy. Just do 9 more today.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's just...
How many kilometers? So it's 4 between those. So then it's 18 Sunday.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Depends what we feel in Turnevere,
Mhm.
I guess.
Yeah, so that's the new plan. Sounds horrible, but probably fun. So, food is done. Sorry, food is done. Yeah.
What?
Food is done.
Food is done! Woo!
Yeah.
It was a really nice experience.
Yeah.
Warm food.
Yeah. I think if we're lucky, according to my weather forecast, although I don't really have that much surf or internet or, well, I can't really use my phone at all. But according to my quite unusable phone, it's supposed to be not rainy the rest of the afternoon, which I'm very much looking forward to. Also very ironic because I finally donned my my raincoat. But then again, I did put it on because I was cold and not because it was raining. So I think I'll have it on still. We can already tell our feet got a good rest, but holy shit, our feet are so tired. Especially since it was so wet when we walked. It was they were just constantly drenched. So yeah, it's they're ish dry now and quite rested, and we're soon ready to go.
Yeah, we made a trip, or made a new milestone. 5 kilometers more.
Yeah, so we're about 16 now.
And I feel it was pretty easy.
Yeah, the last 5k
It was
were
not
easy.
so...
We were angry,
Yeah,
but it was easy.
The mood was so bad. But the actual going was not so bad. So
No.
I feel better for the last 7 now.
We realized when we made this trip, or like when we planned it, we were supposed to go a total of 22 kilometers. So
The small I think it called Lilla Stigen.
yeah, so apparently there were 2 trails.
Yeah, and we went the Stora Stigen.
Yeah, we did not know that. So where we should have made a right,
Yeah.
a while ago, we went forward.
A while ago, like 11 kilometers ago.
No more.
It's
16
more now.
kilometers.
Oh hell.
And we realized that that's also why the mood was a bit sour, because it was like when we were doing the calculations, like how in the world do we have 22 kilometers to go from this point where we are now, because this is where we were planning to sleep, but like we can't walk 22 kilometers tomorrow. There's no way. So we're taking a small break, and then it's just back to walking. Like we Vincent starts work at Monday, And our plan was to get home.
I mean, we can, in realistic way, we can do this trip on the Sunday too.
Yeah, we can, and we have prepared for it.
Yeah,
but we don't
have
want
the
to.
things for it, but we don't want it.
We did say we were gonna get home by Saturday night, so we're gonna try to get home by Saturday night. And then if we can't do it, we can't do it, you know. But
in emergency, we can just stay an extra day or an extra night, I guess.
But we're gonna try. It's yeah. I hate my backpack. I hate my feet.
Do you hate me yet?
A little bit, but not too much.
Right.
Do you hate me yet?
No. Only your... What the fuck? Vad är rapar?
Oh, my burps.
Your burps. Then the air come behind and I feel your burp.
Yeah. I've been walking in front all the trip really, because I try to set the pace. But we could really tell, or at least it felt like I couldn't hold the same pace anymore. I'm getting tired.
Definitely not.
But like these 5Ks went by fast. Very fast.
It didn't feel like fast, but when we actually is here,
yeah. And Vincent, dude, this guy, man, this fucker, he said right when we saw it, he was like, there was a place on the map that was halfway, that was some sort of resort or something. Maybe we're halfway. I'm like, oh my god, what? But then it wasn't halfway. But that was.
I mean, I just wanted to get the expectation a bit lower.
Yeah, that was evil.
In case.
That was evil. But we're planning to walk at least 4Ks more. At least. Maybe.
How much is it?
At least 4.
Yeah, at least 4, yeah.
I would like to do 7, but...
I mean, the feed is already ruined.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to be more ruined by 7 more, I guess.
It's also 5:30. So...
yeah, we have time. If you count us yesterday, we started walking 30 minutes ago.
That is true.
Or around 40 minutes ago or something.
We're
so in time
calculated to arrive, at least we were calculated to arrive in the 4K in 2 hours-ish. So at 7. So an hour and a half. But I think we're okay. We can probably do it.
Yeah, if it is like this, yeah, we're going to do it in...
an hour, maybe even less.
Yeah, to 4K,
yeah.
For more, yeah.
Yeah.
And if we do the 7, we can at least do it under 2, or 2.
Yeah.
No, it depends if we need to do a break.
Yeah.
But I mean, and if we do that, yeah, looking good.
Yeah. I'm not staying here though. Let's pack up and get moving.
No, we need to.
Fuck this place. There's so many mosquitoes and my back is killing me. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. It is morning 2 or
is it
3? I don't even know.
Yeah.
We didn't do our evening talk yesterday
because he was dead. 43,000 steps yesterday with a 20 kilo pack in very uneven conditions. So he was pretty dead.
We were very, very tired.
Yeah.
I think it ended up. My phone said 32 kilometers, but I don't believe that. We'll have to check it afterwards, but
no,
it was far and long.
I mean, you're going in like boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're going.
It's not a very straight line.
No, it's not straight at all.
But we've slept, albeit not very well. But you know, it is something.
It could have been a lot worse, considering how much we hurt yesterday in the end.
Yeah,
but let's see in an hour how we feel then.
Yeah, I think the last hour yesterday, maybe hour and a half, it was so warm and we were so tired. We almost started hallucinating with just because we were trying to.
There's the house.
Yeah, we were trying to get to a camp.
There is a house.
And we were like, oh, there it is, and there it is, and it felt horrible.
Yeah.
But we made it in the end. And
every freaking little log that have fallen down looked like a house.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad.
Yeah, he was so low and
yeah. But
it
is what it is. Yeah. We'll
get some hours in.
Yeah, get some hours in. We're calculating that we need to go 18 kilometers today, which is nothing compared to 32. We're gonna go half. But in the slowest pace we usually walk is 3 kilometers per hour. So if I've done the math correctly, which I probably haven't because I'm very tired, it should be at least, at the most, 6 hours of walking. But we'll see how the conditions are, how energetic we are. Yeah,
How many breaks we need to take.
Yeah, and the clock is almost 10 in the morning. So around 4 is when we should at the latest arrive.
Time to come to the park.
Yeah, if everything goes as planned.
Like it should. It's not going to.
No, it's definitely not going to. It's also supposed to rain today, but yeah, we'll see. We'll check in later. First 5k done. Took us an hour and a half.
So not too bad.
Very slow, but I mean it's what we can do given the territory and the terrain and everything. There's so many mosquitoes. It's so hot. Our feet are aching. We're hungry. We're tired. We're thirsty.
Let's go. Mosquito spray.
We've been using mosquito spray like
And it
crazy.
sucks.
It doesn't help too much.
It's an illusion that it helps.
We have about 2 kilometers next to the next stop. This wasn't the actual stop, but we just gotta get going.
I'm so dead.
You have anything you wanna say?
I'm dead.
The terrain, man.
This rain sucks.
It's so bad. Like I can't. From where I filmed last, we had 2 kilometers. That took an hour.
So bad.
It's so crazy, and we're so hot, and you can see the mosquitoes. Like I only have one now. I think I killed like 8 since I sat down. I can't. Since the first stop we had, I think, no, on the second day after like 3 hours. Ever since then, it's all been downhill.
Yeah, because we did the wrong turn.
Yeah, because we did the wrong turn. It's
And we didn't go past the actual beautiful parts. Except the first one. So, yeah. Shit.
Yeah, it's bad. But now eat. And I'm getting bitten so much, dude. Holy shit. Ah! So, food is done. How are you feeling, Vincent?
I'm feeling pretty good now. Or considering compared to the before. So, great.
I'm also.
I'm so excited for this trip, David.
Yeah. We have 9 kilometers left apparently, which is a lot less than I thought it was. And if we keep an average pace of 3 kilometers per hour, that's 3 hours. But
pretty good.
It would be really nice. But I'm gonna suspect we're not gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna say around 4 hours. So
which is still okay.
It's 1:30. I'm saying we're gonna be at the car by 6, and then we're home by 8. Sorry, flies everywhere. And hopefully, like becomes true. Don't forget your water bottle. But yeah, we're running on fumes, baby. But I mean, it's working. But hopefully the terrain gets better.
Break gave me a lot.
Yeah,
so.
it was really nice. But yeah, hopefully the terrain gets better. Right, like the trail so far has been roots, it's been rocks, and it's been
roots and rocks.
Roots and rocks.
In the same.
And then water everywhere. Like we've had to move off the trail because there's been so much water.
And the trail is like this.
Yeah, barely.
Everywhere.
Like that's the widest.
That's the widest.
Yeah, it's been.
And then
mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, I mean the mosquitoes is still like
they're
compared
fine.
to a lot of places in Sweden. I think we have it's less than in general.
Yeah.
But it's irritating because we got used to not having any at all on the other side.
Yeah. We do miss Port 1.
Oh yeah.
Well, the actual road we've been traveling has not improved. It's probably done the opposite, but the views they have improved.
I like the views.
He likes the views. Well, believe it or not, I don't know if we're done with it, but or if we're in the middle of it, but it's the worst part yet.
Here, I can film it. It's horrible. So we've been walking just now. We just walked up here, and then it's been, like you see, stony. Stones everywhere in the path, and it's stone everywhere, and our feet hurts. Like, I don't know
how to explain it to you guys, but like we can feel the blood flow in our feet. We can feel our pulses in our feet. While we're walking, it's only just pain.
Yeah.
Like, this is such a test of endurance, but it's like, it's not the fact that we can't go forward purely energy wise, but like the pain, man.
The pain is terrible.
Like, we're carrying the bags and they're not even close to the worst part.
No, the bags was worse before. Now
it's the feet.
The feet is so bad. And you don't matter if you change socks or whatever you want to do. It's just it feels like the feet have been in a freaking wrestling fight.
Yeah, I mean, we've been changing socks as much as we can, right? But the last stop we didn't change socks because it's like 10 minutes go by and then you're completely drenched again.
Yeah, so it don't matter.
So I'm saving my last pair of socks for the car.
Yeah.
And like I said, I have no clue how far we'll be walking. Like, we can have walked 6 kilometers, or we can have walked 2.
Or 1.
No, we definitely have walked 1.
No, we walked 1 before, after the sign.
I think realistically, it's maybe 2.3.
Yeah, I think so.
Wishful thinking,
3.
8.8.
Yeah, I can say directly that's a very wish thinking.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's just delusional.
Yes. But
yeah.
At least it's starting to rain.
Yeah.
And I mean
that's not too bad as long as it's not
missing it because it's so warm.
As long as it's not going to be rain so much. So I don't know.
As long as it's not too heavy.
Yeah, as long as it's not too heavy, it's fine.
At least we've been keeping the mood up for the most part.
Yeah, after the break, the mood in general, the mental mood is fine. But the feet, ugh. What do you rate the berries, David?
You want one?
No.
They are solid, like probably a 7 out of 10 as for normal blueberries.
No,
they're not completely ripe, but they're close.
Yeah. Okay.
It's finally started to rain.
Yeah.
Woo. We figured out that the way we're going, there's no real stops on the way, so I thought I might just make this while we're resting our feet a little bit. We met some hikers. I don't know where they were from, but they were kind enough to tell us that
3 hours left.
Yeah, for them it took 3 hours to walk the remaining path, so I'm guessing 3.5 for us maybe. Depends on the terrain. We've had some good terrain, but it's been very downhill, and downhill with feet that are very tired is a pain. But we're coming up on this sort of path again,
which is
not very nice.
Not nice.
No. But yeah, we're enjoying the rain a little bit, trying to cool down, and then I think we'll take one of the final bursts. We'll see how much it'll take. Last 100 meters or something back to where we started.
No.
We'll be fucking, I don't even know how far we've gone or how much. I'm too tired, man. This level of exhaustion I've never felt in my life. I don't think Vincent has either. Our feet are dead. My legs, I can barely lift them anymore. And we're so close. Oh, we pushed so hard, and I'm so proud of us. Subscribe, man. We need it, okay? We need it for new shoes. I'm gonna show you the car, and then I'm gonna go cry. I don't know if I'm gonna cry or if I'm happy. I don't even know, man. I'm at almost just relief cry.